Let's see the fear now. I got the driving hot spots, leaving scars for remorse. I got bark, won't starve. I am my dreamer. I'm a master of my fate. I'm a master of my fate. I'm a master of my fate.
This week on TNA Xplosion, Gia Miller goes around the ring with AJ Francis of First Class. The Don West, you've got to be kidding me, top 5 trending topics of the week, in case you missed it. And in our main event, it's knockouts action as Dani Luna of Spitfire goes one-on-one with the newest signing for the knockouts division, Maggie Lee. But first, it's From the Vault presented by TNA+. Xplosion starts now.
North inserted themselves into this championship match tonight.
Is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring, Dez, Wentz, the Rascals!
So Don, my first question for you is this: how does the game plan of the Rascals change? They get this match against LAX for the World Tag Team titles. They have a match amongst the 3 of them this past Friday night that we saw. Trey was the one who actually got pinned, so it's Dez and Wentz competing tonight. Then they're watching Bash at the Brewery, and they see the North beat LAX for the tag team titles.
Yeah, it's a head trip, man, without a doubt.
We'll see if the Rascals can adjust and if LAX can get their titles back.
Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Conan, Santana, Ortiz, LAX.
They were the longest reigning World Tag Team Champions in Impact Wrestling history. They still hold that distinction, but the reign's over. 4-time World Tag Team Champions. But now, Don, they come in as challengers. They have Conan back. Thank God for Santana and Ortiz, because without Conan, LAX, they struggle.
Yeah, he's the Bill Belichick of pro wrestling, without a doubt.
Conan's here, LAX is complete. All they're missing is their bling, their gold, the tag team titles.
Making their way to the ring, they are the Impact World Tag Team Champions. Ethan Page, Josh Alexander, the North.
Don, can you believe the attitudes of these young men? Ethan Page in the trunks there, you see him very much showing off his newly won championship, followed by Josh Alexander. I mean, look, he's doing a victory lap.
Yeah, he's definitely very, very happy with himself, without a doubt. He's a guy who absolutely has the confidence, and you would too if you had the walking weapon in the back.
World Tag Team Championship triple threat match here at Slammiversary. Ethan Page is actually talking trash to the Don himself, talking trash to Conan, and LAX is not allowing that to happen here. Here we go. Fast and furious start. LAX. Oh, big dive. Here come LAX. Oh! Now you've got Dez and Wentz with Santana in the ring. Oh!
Nailed him.
Again, folks, triple threat rules. One fall to a finish. First tag team to secure a pinfall or a submission will leave as tag team champions. Look at Dez. He flipped in midair courtesy of LAX and dropped.
And that's what LAX are absolutely great at. Double team offense.
So down in this match, oh, big pump kick there by Wentz. He catches both members of LAX. If the Rascals pin LAX, the North lose their tag team titles. So these guys have to get off the ground here. The North, I understand they took a quick shot there early in the match, but they got to get back in the ring and defend their titles.
I think the North are looking to pick a spot here, let these two teams damage each other.
Good point. Cutter by Santana, rolls into it. Wentz with a big-time super kick. Strikes. Ducks the line. Josh Alexander.
Oh, look out.
Shoved Ortiz, caught Wentz, and the North are going to take over just like that. Shoulders down. Alexander nearly had Wentz.
Ankle lock. And the submission specialist, Josh Alexander, got that ankle lock hooked in tight.
He floated all the way over. Oh, Ethan Page going after Ortiz. Ankle lock in the center of the ring. Which tag team will pick up the win here and leave Dallas, Texas as World Tag Team Champions?
Heel to the back of the head by Ethan Page, the black belt in karate. Ethan Page, a third-degree black belt in karate.
Big-time boot there by Dez. Waiting on Wentz.
Oh, wow, what velocity. Dez using Wentz as a weapon.
And the Rascals starting to build momentum. This is where they are so dangerous. Wentz goes off the back of Alexander. Dez into the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down, and a kick out of 2.
You're not going to get Josh Alexander this early in the match. That's the other thing. The North have a significant size and power advantage over both other teams.
First championship match here tonight at Slammiversary. As we mentioned, we are sold out here in Dallas. We were sold out for Bash at the Brewery. Standing room only last night at Deep Impact in Houston. The Texas trifecta concludes here tonight. Ortiz takes down Dez. Alexander got caught. Santana with a boot to the back. Oh! Look at this. Ethan Page is trying to get. Wow, just threw him on the top rope.
He threw him like a, I don't even know him, and he just tossed it. That's the thing with the North. I mean, it's maybe not as spectacular as the other two teams in this match, but it's effective.
Step-up kick there by Dez on Page. Dez was trying to get himself in between the two members of the North, but Josh Alexander just ran right through that plan.
Josh has got his leg caught on that top rope.
Oh my God, down, look at this, oh my God!
Wow!
A moonsault with a man on his chest. Swanton from Page. Cover, and the North are going to retain their title.
What?
Dez kicked out. Even after Alexander stopped LAX at the goal line.
Devastating tag team offense by the champions.
It doesn't get much more impressive than that, Don. Santana, little misdirection play called by LAX. Look at this, elevation.
Nice. And now Conan is calling the play.
You think Conan makes a difference? He certainly does for LAX. Here come the former tag team champions. Firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they got the momentum now. The Rascals look to be in rough shape on the outside.
Ethan Page up on the shoulders of Ortiz. Ortiz realized something was backfiring behind him. He changes things up. That was a smart move by Ortiz, right? He realized that, okay, my partner's not coming. I can't see what's happening. I'm going to deliver the powerbomb.
Yep, got to sometimes change the things up on the fly.
Wait, we're getting word. We're getting word that Conan is telling us that we need medical staff out here.
We'll get someone out here then.
Shoulders down, inside the ring, cover, Okay, Conan, okay, do we get somebody out here? We need to get somebody out here. Somebody's coming out here. Santana's hurt outside the ring. Dr. Ariel is here. Okay.
He's good. He's there.
All right, so now, okay, we're going to turn our
back to the ring.
Yeah, the North, they take down Ortiz. Double cover, shoulders down. Wentz breaks that up.
Wentz has been hanging out on the floor, coming in at a strategic moment, but he's in a world of trouble right now against the tag team champions, 2-on-1. Oh! Great heart by young Wentz.
Wentz is trying to take down the new World Tag Team Champions on his own. Wentz sent for the ride. He's able to hook the top rope. Look at Dez!
Oh! That's not athleticism.
Where'd he come from? Dez! They want to put this away. The Rascals.
Watch this.
The Rascals want to become tag team champions. Bam!
That's
Got
it.
him. Go for the cover. Ethan Page kept it. No, Page.
Oh my God!
Now a cover from the North, and the North retain their titles.
Impressive victory for the tag team champions, the North. Santana is still down. It looks to be his left knee from our vantage point, Josh.
Yeah, the North retain their titles, but we're burying the lead because right now Santana is down. And Don, this is not what you want to see. He doesn't want to stretch him. He wants to walk out.
Dr. Ariel, I can hear him from here, adamant he wants a stretcher, but Conan says no, so does Santana.
It's not the mentality of someone like Santana. It's like a player wanting to walk off the field right after an injury.
I mean, listen, you can't blame the North. They took advantage of a situation. They called an audible, and they took it to LAX. The Rascals, meanwhile, on a couple of occasions, I thought they had this one, Josh.
Yeah, there was moments where it looked like the Rascals could have become World Tag Team Champions. Santana is demanding that they let him stand. He does not want a stretcher. He doesn't want to be stretchered out. He wants to stand and walk. That's the heart of a lion being shown here tonight by Santana the Rock. Let's listen in. Santana, a proud warrior, able to make it back to his feet. Congratulations to Santana. He's gonna hopefully a speedy recovery here in Slammiversary.
And now, here on TNA Xplosion, it's time for the Don West. You've got to be kidding me. Top 5 trending topics of the week in honor of the late, great TNA Hall of Famer, Don West. At number 5, we know that on Sunday, April 27th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus at the Galen Center on the campus of USC, it'll be the return of Ultimate X as Moose must defend his X Division championship against a growing field. We know already Leon Slater, Matt Cardona, and the incredible El Hijo del Vikingo are a part of the field for Ultimate X. Who are the 2 remaining combatants going to be? We'll find out as time goes by on the road to Rebellion. At number 4, last night on TNA Impact, our Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich was dealing with enemies from multiple companies in a 6 Knockouts tag team matchup. Though Slamovich had backup in the form of Zaya Brookside and Lei Ying Lee, Slamovich went up against Tessa Blanchard, who's been eyeing the Knockouts World Championship, and Fatal Influence from NXT. If you haven't seen this match already, you can watch it back on demand now on TNA Plus. And number 3, along the road to Rebellion is TNA Unbreakable, live at 10 p.m. Eastern exclusively on TNA Plus on Thursday, April 17th in Las Vegas ahead of WrestleMania weekend. And that night, we will see the crowning of the first ever TNA International Champion and a series of triple threat matches, an homage to the Unbreakable three-way from 2005, will take place over the next few weeks and in Las Vegas to crown the inaugural champion. At number 2, speaking of the knockouts earlier, this match is official for Rebellion. For the first time ever, Tessa Blanchard will go one-on-one with Masha Slamovich for the TNA Knockouts World Championship at Rebellion. It's all a part of a historic triple main event in Los Angeles. You can get your tickets now via TNAWrestling.com. And at number 1, as a part of that triple main event, it's a triple threat match for the TNA World Championship. NXT's Ethan Page gets his first ever shot at the TNA World title. Frankie Kazarian is officially calling his shot for the TNA World Championship, and Joe Hendry, who is now dealing with an injury, is scheduled to defend his TNA World Championship in a match where he does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. It all goes down live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus in Los Angeles at Rebellion. Still to come, it's knockouts action. Dani Luna goes one-on-one with Maggie Lee. But coming up next, it's Around the Ring with Gia Miller, starring AJ Francis of First Class. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for Around the Ring with Gia Miller.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Around the Ring. As always, I'm your host, Gia Miller, and today I am sitting down with none other than AJ Francis.
The
AJ.
CEO of First Class.
I know it. We've got a lot to talk about because it's been a while since you sat down with me. And First Class, no surprise, is on the up and up.
I mean,
we've got the penthouse going on now. I want to know, why have I not been invited to be a guest?
because you're not a guest, you family. Girl, you know, you're always welcome in First Class, girl. If you wanted to be the first female member, all you got to do is sign the contract. Now, I do take a complimentary 80%. But after that, I'm telling you, girl, we going to be rolling in the money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'll have my people talk to your people.
Okay.
I got to get some people first. But yeah, so things are going great. What's new in the world of AJ Francis?
Like you mentioned, the First Class Penthouse, it's the hottest segment in wrestling. I mean, nobody else in this business is good enough to give, 6-minute promo segs every week, always entertaining, different guests, different crazy audiences. Last night, I was called a for 20 minutes straight. Yeah. So it was just, it's a different vibe in the First Class Penthouse.
Hey.
And the thing is, the problem is, a lot of people hate on the First Class Penthouse because they little card that they got to scan on the elevator, it don't go up to the penthouse.
Yeah.
It don't go up, you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't get you to that floor.
And if they even found a way to get up, security was right there at the door, baby. They going right back down.
Oh, yeah. You're going back down. You're going back down. Yeah, everything's great. I mean, it's to be expected. And I knew when I am looking for a guest, somebody that I can talk to easily.
Not only can we talk, baby, but we match.
Yes. We keep doing this. It's kind of, the universe is...
I'm easily the most stylish man at TNA.
You are very stylish.
Easily the most stylish.
You are very, very stylish.
Every day I come, not just to the show, but on the show. I mean, I do it at a different level.
Yes, you have your arrival to the building outfit. I do the same thing. And then you got to put on the show outfit. And then there's the after show outfit.
And then sometimes, because I like this is definitely an on TV outfit.
Oh, yeah.
But I have something else prepared for tonight, but you know how this business works. You get to the show, you find out you're doing something you didn't know you was gonna be doing. You need an extra outfit, boom! Extra outfit, baby, extra outfit.
Always come prepared. And yeah, we keep doing this. I keep matching, so maybe it is in the cards.
Yeah, because we a perfect match. You don't want to stop in the greatness, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Listen,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
birthday's coming up.
Oh, where are we going?
And my gift is your presence.
Oh. I've never been more flattered in my life.
This is the greatest gift. This is the greatest gift I could ask for. Okay, well, we gotta do it up First Class style then.
Oh, no problem.
For the birthday. This is a big one.
Absolutely.
This is my 6th 21st birthday.
Wow, you still young, girl. You're still young.
This is my
You made me feel old.
Oh, no.
I'm 34. I've been bald since I'm 23, but I'm 34. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but listen, not everybody pulls it off and looks good with it.
I know
And
that's right. I know that's right.
It was the right call.
And it was, because my hairline was trash, girl.
And you know what? It takes a man to be able to be like, it's time.
I never told this story. I literally looked at myself in the mirror with my clippers in hand, and I was like, about to give myself a shape up like I had done for so many years. And I looked and I said, brother, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. You look good, brother. Hold on.
You don't need it.
Don't need it.
You don't
and
need it.
The maintenance is incredible. I shave once a week.
Yeah.
Only once a week. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
My hair, that I have to take care of is a 10-minute process every week.
Oh, that's so nice. That's why I get the very specific haircut, so that like I rolled out of bed and this was it. I didn't have to.
You woke up like this, huh?
Oh yes, I get it all from Shonda.
Oh my God.
I just look like this.
I can see it.
This is another reason why I like having you on. Nobody's gonna be able to tell me anything all day.
I'm telling you.
And
they
don't-
shouldn't.
And don't
I
let
told you
anybody
yesterday
tell you
about.
nothing
I
either.
told you about your Nashville outfit yesterday, girl. We live, but don't get me started.
Listen. The conversation can continue, but this is all the time we have for Around the Ring today. AJ, thank you so much.
Thank you, baby.
Always, it is a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine.
And now we gotta start talking about the birthday plans.
Okay.
All right. I gotta get people.
I'm going to Hawaii for mine. So what you trying to do?
You ever been to Boca Raton?
Actually, many times.
I believe it. All right. We'll talk, guys. This has been Around the Ring.
Up next, did you miss anything from Impact? No problem, we'll get you all caught up. It's In Case You Missed It, next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
That is huge. El Io del Vikingo will be back in TNA, challenging for the X Division Championship at Rebellion in Ultimate X.
Following contest is a 6-women tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Fallon Henley, representing Fatal Influence. From NXT, Jasmine Nix and JC J.
A lot of twists and turns, however, on the road to Rebellion here in TNA, Ray Walt.
No doubt about it. Once again, some folks from NXT crossing the line here into the Impact Zone. We've already seen JC Jane compete against Masha Slamovich. Now she teams up with her friends from NXT, Fatal Influence, here in full to do damage.
Slamovich defeated Jane last week here on Impact. After the fact, JC Jane went on social media and said, I'm bringing some friends back with me to TNA to go after the champ.
Undeniable. Diamonds are forever.
And their tag team partner from Charlotte, North Carolina. She is the undeniable Diamond, Tessa Blanchard.
Meanwhile, it was after that matchup last week between Slamovich and Jane. Tessa Blanchard had been barred from ringside. Blanchard rushed the ring after the fact and attacked Slamovich.
Tessa Blanchard has all eyes poised towards Rebellion, poised towards the Knockouts World title.
Tessa Blanchard does own a pinfall victory in a tag team match against the Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich prior to Sacrifice.
And their opponents, first from Chongqing, China, Lei Ying Lee.
Laying Lee knows what it's like to tangle with Tessa Blanchard. Those two went one-on-one at Sacrifice. You can relive that anytime on TNA+. And when Blanchard attacked Slamovich last week, it was Laying Lee and her tag team partner who came to the aid of Slamovich.
No doubt about it, Lee took the undeniable diamond to the limit. Can she repeat that performance here tonight?
Next, from Liverpool, England, Gia Brookside.
Gia Brookside and Lee backed up Slamovich last week against Blanchard. Gia and Lee have tagged with each other recently and had success. Will it translate tonight alongside the Knockouts World Champion?
And their tag team partner from Moscow, Russia. She is the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
Slamovich is dealing with new enemies in Fatal Influence and a dangerous enemy in Tessa Blanchard. So how does she deal with two enemies at the same time?
I mean, this is the problem. This is the issue with being a champion. You want to climb to that mountaintop. We've heard champions across generations talk about it. You will have multiple targets on your back. You don't come for a title unless you're ready for that responsibility.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the road to Rebellion, and TNA Plus seasonal passes are available now for an extremely limited time. You asked for it, and we're delivering 3 months of access. Every TNA Plus live special, Impact and Xplosion as they air. And on Sunday, April 27th, it's TNA Rebellion, the pay-per-view live from the Galen Center on the campus of USC in Los Angeles. It's all at a reduced price. Rebellion seasonal passes will disappear April 11th. So grab yours now at watch.tnawrestling.com.
As right now, these teams get set for battle. This one is going to be, I don't envy our official, Paige Principali, in this one. A lot of personalities contained in this 6-person tag team match.
This is our main event matchup, but still to come tonight, we are supposed to hear who the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry will be defending his championship against come Rebellion. However, Joe Hendry is in the hospital after a melee earlier on tonight involving Frankie Kazarian, Elijah, and security.
And right now, Slamovich was looking to put Blanchard in a hospital of her own as these two start the matchup.
Ray, well, it's gotten very intense between these two in a hurry.
And no doubt about it. Again, Blanchard has made no bones about wanting to get right for the TNA Knockouts World title.
Now, Fatal Influence, Jasmine Nix and JC Jane charging at Laying Lee and Gia Brookside.
Look out, they're not done yet.
On down goes Fatal Influence.
Couple of baseball slides, and now the Knockouts World Champion in the ring.
And now Slamovich wipes out Blanchard. This 6 Knockouts tag team matchup is just getting heated up on Impact. And we are back here on TNA Impact. This is a 6 Knockouts tag team matchup. TNA meeting NXT as well in this match. Right now, this is Laying Lee up against JC Jane of Fatal Influence from NXT. Jasmine Nix from NXT here as well, a part of Fatal Influence, teaming up with Tessa Blanchard.
And of course, Fatal Influence has Fallon Henley on the outside. Always got to keep your mind on that as well.
Gia Brookside and the TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich teamed up with Laying Lee, watching the dangerous striker go to work. And now JC Jane seeing what Lee is all about.
He's hammer fist down on the top of the skull. You can compact someone's spine that way. Jane learning the hard way.
Oh, and now launching Jane. There's the cover by Lee. Shoulders down and a kick out. And we are, of course, on the road to Rebellion. But first, we're going to make a stop in Las Vegas ahead of WrestleMania weekend, 2 weeks from tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, live exclusively on TNA Plus at the Cox Pavilion in Las Vegas. Join us for TNA Unbreakable and then Rebellion itself. Sunday, April 27th, 3 weeks away from this Sunday, will be live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. on the campus of USC at the Galen Center for Rebellion. You can get your tickets now for these events and all the events you see on the bottom of your screen at TNAWrestling.com.
Meanwhile, thanks to some crafty tag team work from Fatal Influence, Jasmine Nix able to come in and even the playing field, shutting down Lei Ying Lee here.
Yeah, crafty tag team work.
Hey, you make it work, you make the sandbox work for you.
Nix into the cover on Lee and a kick out. And this is our main event matchup, but we are still supposed to hear the official announcement regarding Joe Hendry's opponent for the TNA World Championship come Rebellion. Joe Hendry, however, is in the hospital tonight here in St. Joseph, Missouri after an altercation with Frankie Kazarian and Elijah in security earlier on tonight.
So many questions that leaves in the air for the TNA World title as a whole.
A great teamwork here by Fatal Influence. Jasmine Nix lighting up Lei Ying Lee. And now Chasey Chain with a senton. There's a cover. Oh, and a kick out there by Lee.
And Jane, you gotta be careful, that's right, not to get overly frustrated.
Jane fired off 2 weeks ago. Even Santino Marella was unaware of the surprise of JC Jane, who blindsided the TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich. Got a one-on-one match, non-title last week. Slamovich and Jane had a hell of a fight, but the champion was able to be victorious. Oh, jawbreaker by Lee.
But here right now is a chance for JC Jane to right that wrong, if you will.
Tag, in comes Xia Brookside up against Jasmine Nix. Now Xia Brookside.
Talk about being fired up herself.
I think the recent issues for Lee and Brookside up against Savannah Evans and Rosemary, it certainly brought out an edge to Xia Brookside.
Which I think was kind of the idea of what Rosemary was trying to bring out of Xia Brookside. And quite frankly, feels like it's been effective. Xia Brookside's, wait a second, what the hell?
Rosemary here in attendance in the impact zone, watching as Brookside delivers the broken wings.
And caused Brookside there to pause momentarily.
Off the DDT, tucks the arm and a kick out there by Nix.
As Rosemary, the demon assassin, continues to play mind games with Xia Brookside.
Brookside, taken off her footing there by Jasmine Nix, and a tag made. JC Jane is legal and a PK to Brookside.
Again, the great tag team work as Rosemary looks on, leering over this matchup.
Fallon Henley on the outside, backing up the Fatal Influence. Guests from NXT tonight. We talked about the bullseye on the back of the Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich. Tessa Blanchard's made it very clear she wants a shot at the Knockouts World Championship, but now Fatal Influence is here because of Slamovich.
And it just increases the amount of talent in the field around the knock. We've already seen it happen with the Knockouts Tag Team titles.
Cannonball in the corner by Jane.
Some of the best women's divisions on the planet.
Cover.
Play.
Oh, and a kick out by Brookside. JC Jane was so impressive last week against Slamovich, a hard-hitting affair. This is a little preview, a little taste of Fatal Influence if you're not familiar already.
No doubt about it, and when they are confident, they are confident. Brookside continuing to fight, though.
Jasmine Nix slowing down this matchup.
And you have to wonder, with Rosemary lurking out there in the crowd, is she like what she's seeing? Is she trying to encourage Xia Brookside? Is she trying to get into her head? As now Xia getting closer to that tag.
Oh!
Windows open.
And tag made. JC Jane into the match. Xia Brookside trying to reach out and make a tag. Oh, and a big kick right to the face. Down goes Jane. An opening for Brookside.
And she gets back to her corner. Brookside desperately needs this tag. There it is.
The Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich going up against JC Jane. There's Jasmine Nix. Slamovich battling Fatal Influence.
Fighting 2-on-1 here is the Knockouts World Champ.
And now 2 for 1 for Slamovich. Bullies her way into the cover. Oh my God, and Tessa Blanchard breaks up the hard way.
Like a missile coming out of the side of your screen.
Now Blanchard with a cutter.
Oh, look out.
Oh, and Lang Lee just leveled Blanchard.
Everything's starting to break down in this matchup.
A Pele kick in a TNA ring by Jasmine Nix.
Now Brookside.
Oh! Right between the shoulder blades, and there's JC Chain with a knee strike. And now, Slamovich, that spinning heel kick keeps Chain close, thinking about Requiem.
Wait, look on the other side of the ring.
And Fallon Henley creating the distraction. Tessa Blanchard, hold on a second, buzzsaw.
Wait, what is she? Blanchard in the ring. What the hell?
Here are your winners, the team of Jasmine Nix, JC Shane, and Tessa Blanchard.
This one's gonna go down as a victory for Blanchard and Fatal Influence. We've got to take a look back at the replay, however.
There you see it. The tag, we didn't catch it the first time. The tag was made. Blanchard, very crafty, getting in there and catching the Knockouts World Champion off guard. Now getting a second pinfall over the Knockouts World Champions in tag team action.
Slamovich is dealing with enemies on all fronts, but as Tessa Blanchard just maneuvered her way one step closer to a Knockouts World title shot.
Up next, our main event features Dani Luna of Spitfire against one of the newest knockouts, Maggie Lee. Our main event is next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for your main event.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Maggie Lee.
We are set for action here on TNA Xplosion. We're in El Paso, Texas, the site of TNA Sacrifice, which you can relive anytime right now on demand on TNA Plus. Gia, we've gotten to see a lot of Maggie Lee here on Xplosion.
Yes, we have, and she's been very impressive so far. I'm excited to see Maggie Lee back once again. Now let's see how she fares against this opponent.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Jody Threat, representing Spitfire from London, England, Dani Luna.
Representing the former two-time TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Spitfire, Dani Luna marching in the singles competition. Jody Threat out here to back her up.
Jody gave me a high five.
Very happy for you, Gia. So, Gia, you have more insight than I in terms of what's going on with Spitfire. How are they rebounding from what happened at Sacrifice against the Elegance brand?
Well, obviously, it was a tough blow for them. It really shocked, I think, a lot of people, but it really shocked Spitfire. But they know it's time to get back to work. They've got to get back after those Knockouts tag team titles.
So there's the bell. This match is underway. Dani Luna one-on-one with Maggie Lee. I am very interested to see how this thing goes down. You have the powerhouse in Dani Luna, but then you have those long limbs, that striking ability we've seen from Maggie Lee.
Absolutely. I mean, both competitors have their varying strengths, so
Shoulders down, kick out.
interested to see how they face off.
Cover, 2 count there. Another cover by Maggie Lee, trying to end this thing as early as possible. Oh, big shoulder tackle by Luna. Sense of urgency into the cover and a kick out. And we went down at Sacrifice, Gio, that 2-on-3 matchup. Dani Luna and Jody Threat defending the titles against Ash and Heather by Elegance and the personal concierge are images that are burned into my brain forever.
Yeah, don't remind me. My therapist has had to hear a lot about it.
Maggie Lee has found an opening here outside of the ring. Little drive-by kick there on the outside on the apron. There's a cover. Hook to the leg by Maggie Lee and a kick out from Luna.
She's She's got a little bit of momentum, but she's got to stay on Dani Luna.
This would be a marquee victory for Maggie Lee if she could take out Dani Luna. To defeat a two-time knockout tag team champion would be impressive, but this is what's so impressive about Dani Luna. Look at Luna go. Oh, and a kick out by Lee.
Oh, that deserves an E.
Look at this. Gee, it appears we have some company here. There is the personal concierge in a neck brace following the events of Sacrifice.
Hasn't he done enough? What's he doing out here? Trying to distract Dani Luna? Oh!
Spitfire and the Elegance brand have been rivals for months. But right now, Maggie Lee, trying to capitalize. The driver, cover, and a kick out by Luna.
Oh, man, I thought that was about to be a huge upset. I mean, if Maggie Lee could get the victory over Dani Luna, that would be...
It would certainly be an upset, Gia. I completely agree with you. A former tag team champion twice over, going down to Maggie Lee. That'll be a huge victory for Lee's resume. Now up onto the shoulders. He's trying to set up for the Luna landing, perhaps. Oh, rear view. There's the cover. Lee trying to upset Luna in a kick out. Reminiscent of the former TNA Knockouts world champion Trinity there.
Smart move by Maggie, staying on top. That she didn't quite get the victory yet, but she's just got to keep working on Dani if she wants to possibly walk away with a victory.
Very, very smart. I've said it before. The TNA Hall of Famer Gail Kim sees a lot of potential in Maggie Lee. Getting an example of why right here. Now Dani Luna dropping her body weight. Very smart there. Oh, big forearm shiver.
Listen, there's a reason why Dani is a former champion. She's got the skills, she's got the strength.
Beautiful suplex there to go from all the way underneath against Maggie Lee. Down to 3 here from our official, Frank Gastineau. Both women after the count of 10 to get back up to their feet so the match can continue. They do. Ooh. And here's Luna charging out of the corner.
Oh, here she goes. She's getting fired up now. Ooh.
Boot right to the face there by Lee, using those long legs like we talked about, trying to keep Luna at bay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thunder bomb off the rebound. Shoulders down. Lee gets the left shoulder up in time. And all the while, the personal concierge watching from the entranceway.
I just don't understand. What is he even doing here? What's the point of all this? I mean, we know that it's just Heather and the concierge in charge of the Elegance brand right now, but what's the point?
Off the top, Luna now. Oh, big pump kick by Maggie Lee. Maggie Lee might have a window of opportunity here. Can she put this thing away?
Oh my gosh.
Dani Luna's down. Maggie Lee's going up top. Oh, moonsault, nobody home. And now Luna, a single leg drop kick right to the face. Out of the corner, up under the shoulders. Luna landing. Luna puts away Lee.
Here is your winner, Dani Luna.
A hard fight by Maggie Lee, but Dani Luna is your victor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Knockouts division.
Let's take a look back at the conclusion of this matchup. Maggie Lee went for broke and nearly came away with the win had she hit this moonsault, but instead, Dani Luna rolled out of the way, this single leg drop kick right to the face, and then connecting with the Luna landing to score the victory.
These are the Knockouts, and this is Xplosion.